Aside from the literal translation of the Latin text, et cum spiritu tuo, the English phrase in the dialogue, and with your spirit, which will be the common response of the people to the priest-celebrant's greeting, the Lord be with you, has a much deeper implication. The dialogue greeting of the priest-celebrant and the people's response, which occurs a number of times during Mass, also needs to be understood from the spiritual aspect of this exchange, and it has much to do with the priest and who he represents sacramentally to the people he is ordained to serve. In the ordination rite of priests, the man being ordained is conformed to Christ. That is, in the sacramental expression and identity to serve the people of God in the person of Jesus Christ. Lying prostrate before the bishop and the people of God on his ordination day, the prayer of the bishop before God is invoked. Hear us, we beseech you, Lord our God, and pour out on this servant of yours the blessing of the Holy Spirit and the power of priestly grace, that this man, whom in the sight of your mercy we offer to be consecrated, may be surrounded by your rich and unfailing gifts. The priest serves in persona Christi Capitis, in the person of Christ the head. The sacramental reality expressed in this greeting dialogue is the fact that Christ speaks to us himself through the human presence of the priest-celebrant, and it is our response, and with your spirit, that we greet Christ in our midst. The spirit referenced in the response of the people in this dialogue is not the spirit of the priest himself, but to the Spirit of Christ he received through the imposition of hands at ordination. The priest-celebrant at Mass becomes the human agent of Christ's spiritual presence to us, and with your spirit is our linked response to Jesus himself. One of the significant features of the third edition translation of the Roman Missal is a desire to remain faithful to the literal meaning of words from the original Latin text, and at the same time remain true to the sacramental reality or meaning that the Church has held near and dear to its faith tradition for a long time. It is Jesus Christ, the High Priest, who calls us to prayer. It is he who leads us into the great mystery of God's love for all creation. Our responses at Mass are rendered to him by way of the priest-celebrant who is configured sacramentally and spiritually to be Christ to and for us. I'm Monsignor Charles Singler, and this has been a moment with the Roman Missal.